Hi friends, welcome to another edition of Fish Tales. And this is a very special edition because I am coming to you for the first time in 2025. And I'm out fishing on Lake Cecebe out of Port Carmen Marina here in beautiful Ontario. And I thought my fishtail story would be about Randy's pants. Those iconic white pants that Randy wears. And it was Mike Lattenberg that came up with the idea that Randy would only wear very, very tight white pants with a lot of stuff in the pockets, and of course my walkie-talkie. And with those white pants, I'd have a black belt and black shoes. And he also came up with the idea that Randy would fight and have to take his pants off because, you have to protect those white pants. And interestingly enough, I found those white pants myself at a Salvation Army thrift store. They're Arnold Palmer golf pants, and they were like $3. And I only had one pair of pants for the first 5 seasons. Season 1, I know there was a scene where me and Mr. Leahy, we were up to some of our shenanigans. Mr. Leahy, I think, was dressed in a dress, and I had a leather mask on, very similar to what the Gimp wore in the movie Pulp Fiction. And I was jumping up on top of a pommel horse, and I ripped those pants right from the front all the way through to the back. And I would take them home, sometimes to wash them, launder them, and I went to my mom, who is an excellent seamstress, and she had to sew up those pants, the whole crotch, and she said, "What are you boys doing?" And I said, "You don't want to know, Mom. You don't want to know." But Mike Lattenberg said that I should fight with my pants off, and it would just add a little bit more pizzazz to different scenes and whatnot. And it's like the whole, when the pants come off, watch the frig out, right? When I'd be fighting someone like Cyrus or who knows, some other hoodlum. But having to get those pants off when they were that tight was near impossible. Sometimes I would get them just down to my ankles, and I couldn't get them off around my shoes, and I would just be kind of dragging them around while I was trying to fight. But yeah, the first 5 seasons, one pair of pants. And they were so white as well that it was tough for the camera department because certain colors, red, white, was tough for on camera. So in later seasons, when I started to get more pants, they wanted them to be a little bit more beige-ish or yellowy. But the originals were pretty much bright white. And, after filming and whatnot, after, say, I guess it would have been season 4 or so, I don't know, around 2006, whatever season it was, I started to get new pants, and I'd use those ones when we do live shows. John Dunsworth, good old Mr. Leahy, and I would go on the road, and I'd use those pants. And I remember one time, actually, when they were sitting around, someone cocked the pants. They drew a great big penis on the inside of them on the waistband. And I blame it on Rob Wells, who plays Ricky. He said, "No, that is not one of my cocks." But I think it was. I'm pretty familiar with the penises that he draws, but he still never admitted to it. But the thing that happened with them was when, John Dunsworth and I did thousands of shows, live shows, colleges and universities and pubs, comedy clubs like Yuck Yucks, and it was the very last show that we did. I believe that was in Grand Rapids, down in the United States. I left those pants in the dressing room. I forgot them, so I lost them. And if anyone in that area found them, and they will know that they're mine because there's a huge penis drawn in the back on the waistband, I wouldn't mind if you sent them back to me. I'd love to have my old pants back. But it's just kind of ironic that the last show that we did, I lost my beautiful white pants. So I'd like them back. I think it'd be wonderful. because I love white pants. I didn't catch a fish, but I'm still trying. You never know. Thanks for tuning in to Fish Tales.